can you hold it like
Live. House helper page live. Yeah. Hey, this is Lance with House helper page. How's everyone doing? We already have requests for apple juice. I'll get you up just a sec, okay?
Why are you doing an apple?
I'm doing a live show. How's it going? Today's live is going to be about St. Augustine housing market predictions for 2021. But first, I want to show you this. I believe this is important to watch. Oh, we'll get to that one next. Now let's get to the St. Augustine housing market predictions.
You can get it tomorrow, and you can go to that house, and that house, and that, and that house, and that house, and that house, and that house, and that house.
Yeah. So the housing market has been booming.
But booming for you cut stuff.
For the past few years. The pandemic put it on hold for several months last spring.
With Daddy chocolate, and that's why you didn't eat it.
Okay, I think we need, before we get into this, let's go ahead and watch another funny video.
They say bye.
What's that guy doing?
That guy's doing the take that. That's why he's taking it. That's why he's dropping.
What job, dude?
Can I see? That guy, he had one job with...
Oh, okay.
Do you know what job he had? One job with making water, and he made a lot of steps of water. Now not all of the water spilled.
Yes.
Great job. Now he's fired.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so that's for your thing to pour water in the gate, and you can turn it on to make chocolate.
That's
like
true.
Sprinkles and gummy bears donuts.
If you want to read this article uninterrupted, there'll be a link in the description.
You can eat stuff.
Yeah, that's true. That's absolutely true. So let's take a look at this. There are many factors contributing to this boom.
Are you look very close? You can see the lines.
Yes, that's true. I'm going to read the St. Augustine housing market. That's what we're talking about today. Housing market prediction 2021.
This is a game for you can play.
In recent years, the housing market has grown considerably in St. Augustine, with the average market price of about 19.9%.
Am I talking?
Yeah, I'm talking.
I know I'm talking.
I know you're talking. It's one of the fastest growing markets in Florida as a whole.
This is a game where you can trick spots.
I know, they can't see the game.
Yep.
It's okay. So the 578 homes sold last month alone, with an average cost of about $354,000 in just about 33 days.
This is a car like you can move trains.
The housing market is flourishing more than ever, with buyers scooping in with new listings.
Are you cut this? Are you cut this? You can be like a game.
Homes are selling quicker than they've ever come, and St. John's saw 768 new listings and 1,336 sold homes in the past quarter, and 494 went under contract, and inventory that stays below 1.5 months. The housing market has dramatically improved from a year ago, with prices up 10% and low inventory, leaving it difficult to find homes. For those who are looking for new construction,
you can get it tomorrow.
There are not many options.
Are you drawing this? Mommy will be worried mad.
Will she? Well, that's my game. That's okay. I prefer you didn't draw on it, though. Yeah. Okay, let's watch another funny video.
Yay! What are you doing?
Are you an idiot?
Dude, he was trying to dig a hole, and that's what happened. Oh, okay. This is concrete. Concrete.
All right, Yo, mother. Oh, okay. All right. Baby, I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to do something serious here, okay? The housing market was dramatically improved from a year ago with prices up 10%.
You can get it in the game.
Yeah, you can.
You go get that.
Okay. Some home builders are seeing an increase in contracts, but a shortage of materials, especially lumber.
And
I don't know if you've been over to Home Depot lately, but those sticks of wood are going up.
You can make this like a choo-choo train.
Yeah, it's like a choo-choo train, especially lumber. Recently, the pandemic shut down several mills, which have contributed to the shortage and delayed times. The builders must. What do I got? Oh, I got a message saying I'm live. This is live. Okay.
Hey, this is a five-star ranch.
Yeah, that's live. Builders must compensate for higher prices on construction materials by passing those costs onto the consumer.
You can get it tomorrow. You can get it tomorrow.
Though builders used to offer incentives, and more affordable prices, times have changed.
You can get it.
Fueled by rising demand for new construction homes, the lumber shortage has pressure on home builders who are not offering as many incentives as before.
You can get it tomorrow. I'm holding that's why I can't lose it.
Okay. In the resale market, we are encountering multiple offers and homes sold on the first day. This is competitive for buyers, and you need to have a strategy in order to make your offer more appealing, which will likely mean overbidding. But with that, there is a likelihood that won't appraise. There's a likelihood it won't appraise. Prospective home buyers might be in trouble. Last week, rates increased sharply from 2.65% to 2.79%, with competition increasing in the housing market booming despite uncertain economic times. Prospective home buyers are likely to face challenging hurdles when they purchase a house this year. We need a lot of inventory to bring us back to balance the market. And I'm not sure when this is going to happen. While there has been tremendous growth in the housing demand, the overall inventory shortage remains extraordinarily tight, with only 3 months supply available for sale, with new construction or additional listings coming on to fall.
You can get it tomorrow.
Yeah, they can. Planning to buy a home in St. Johns County? Get ready by getting pre-qualified.
Look at this home.
And being quick to act.
This home looking suck. He's like,
you want to live there?
So, the day you have a beautiful home, and then not in the 80s.
Yeah, that's.
You turn old, and that's what happens to your house.
Yeah, that house is from a long time ago in the 80s.
You can see a llama
at
night.
I guess before we go into 2021, the year the market will crash. Let's watch another funny video.
I use one. You can play a Fortnite and watch the llama.
Oh man, what's this guy? That doesn't look like a good idea. Why is he doing that? Okay, let's watch one more.
Yeah, no.
That's my mailman right there. That's my man right there.
Oh yeah.
I need to get one of these. This doesn't look like a good idea. Okay, let's get back to what we're talking about here. Is 2021 the year the market will crash? You think this is the year the market will crash? Home prices have been pushing higher for the past few years, although it might be tempting to think that will soon. The good times will come crashing down and house prices will plummet. According to economists, a leading bank, this isn't likely. Remember the Great Recession happened not too long ago? Are you dropping the choo-choo trains?
Yes. I'm going to say, hey, what are you doing? I'm going to say
Look at
that.
little trains.
Hey, where you come from?
Okay, let's get back to where were we at? Few people could foresee the housing market crash in 2006, which created a worldwide recession. All three of these factors played heavily into the rapid increase of home prices in 2005 to 2007. Low interest rates, low mortgage lending standards that were followed by the U.S. citizens, and most importantly, American belief in owning their own homes. Higher lending standards. Loose mortgage lending practices fundamentally changed how mortgage lending is regulated. Since then, standards have been raised and the process of obtaining a mortgage is now more transparent. Anyone can get one type of loans or illegal while borrowers must undergo rigorous income and asset checks. An entirely new regulatory agency, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, was created to enforce this new regulatory framework. Lenders who do not comply with these standards are at risk. The house finance market is now safer and more robust than it was years ago, and drop in the house market will be cushioned by the stricter regulations. Pandemic mortgage forbearance. When the housing market crashed in 2007, the influx of foreclosures pumped housing supply into areas with falling prices and weak labor markets. This depressed prices nationwide, plunging homeowners into negative equity. Despite fluctuations in the housing market caused by the pandemic, mortgage rates remain low. As of early March 2021, 2.6 million homes held mortgages in forbearance plans. After the pandemic economy had recovered, many homeowners resumed their employment payments and home loans, thus leading to a decline in delinquency rates for mortgages over 60 days past due from 0.6 to 0.5.
You can get it like the robot did.
Yeah, you can get it like the robot did. Okay, back to funny videos.
Yay! What a great way!
Oh, there you go. Going to work.
You can hit you one over Fox and these blokes don't give a damn.
This guy.
Oh, they're going to answer my phone.
So this guy got hired. This guy's working. Is he working? Man. Now the mom's there. Oh my gosh.
What is that?
Wait!
That's not funny.
I mean, that's pretty crazy.
That's kind of.
That
that
looked
looked happy to me.
Yeah, that looked pretty dangerous.
Yep. Don't do that, Dad.
Okay, homeowners equity.
Dad,
What?
don't do that. You can get hurt.
Yeah. Benefiting from rising home values can be more tempting as time passes. Why does this matter? Having a higher equity cushion means homeowners can delay before defaulting when their home values fall. In the past decade, American homeowners have been housing stability and growth, which has led to large home equity reserves. In contrast, in 2009, nearly 1/4 of mortgaged homes were valued for less than what their owners owed on those mortgages. Price growth for residential housing will slow, but it will not stop.
You have water balloons.
Yeah, we had a water balloon fight. The COVID-19 pandemic in April 2020 had an unforeseen ramifications on the housing market. Rather than experiencing a significant dip, the sales of existing homes soared. The combination of solid sales and depleted supplies drove the nation median existing home price to $309,800 in December 2019. This was an increase of 12.9 from the same month in the previous year and marked 106 consecutive months of gains over the prior period.
You have water in the bucket and water balloons in the ocean.
Yeah, we had a water balloon fight. The sustained run dip in prices will slow to a trickle for the first time in 2007.
And you have gunfight.
Yeah, we had a water gun fight too. But entry-level homes will need artificial inflation before they can get back down. Factors contributing to the housing market predictions. Those of us who experienced the housing crash in 2008 really don't want to go back to that. But thankfully, in 2021, it'll be nowhere near as bad. Home prices stopped declining for a short period of time and even started climbing steadily around 1 year ago when there was an increase in working from home across the nation due to pandemic worries. Lack of inventory. One of the largest contributors to this red hot market and sky high prices is the lack of inventory, the dearth of inventory. I guess that's the word. I would have to look that dearth. This explanation will be widely heard by real estate experts. The housing supply shortage is attributed to fewer homes being listed for sale, either because owners want to keep the house out of the open market until it has sold, or they have expressed reluctance about strangers, potential buyers, walking through their living quarters. Excuse me, sir, can I help you? Oh. The second challenge is the slow pace of new construction within the United States. New home construction in America has slowed due to years of sluggish building during and after the Great Recession. Historic low interest rates, a consequence of the COVID-19 pandemic, have created a steady stream of buyers into the housing market. The Federal Reserve has no plans to change its interest in the rate strategy at the moment. If they remain low, buyers will continue to purchase homes eventually, even as they're paying a premium right now, locking in those rates for 30 years or more, then offset any short-term expenses. Millennial buyers. Aside from a strong job and low mortgage rates, millennials are also entering the real estate market for the first time. According to the 2020 NAR buyer and the seller report, the median age of the first home buyer is now 33 years old. And coincidentally, also average age that people turn in 2020. Lending practices have been tightened. Banks do not want to lend money as much as they used to. They're more careful about who they'll loan money to. When it comes to the current state of the housing market, Walter Upton famously remarked that as long as ninja loans are a thing of the past,
Yeah.
I'm pressing. I don't know why it's not going there.
Okay. So people. What are they doing? What are you doing? Oh, what are you doing? Oh, no. Oh, you're stuck up.
What's going on here? Oh! Daddy had a rough day at work. Oh, this is not good.
What are batteries?
Yeah, those weren't batteries.
Yes, it is.
Those weren't batteries.
Yes, it is.
Okay, let's get back to this.
Hey.
Uh-oh, we got a baby crying here. Okay, I think we gotta, I'm gonna have to end the live show because baby woke up. want to read the rest of it?